everybody. I want to show you today how to do scratch art Zentangles. So here I have a little scratch art piece of paper. When you get yours, you're going to put your name on the back of it. We might do something fun with these later, but we'll just see how it goes. But what I want to do is show you how you can start something like this on your small scratch art piece of paper. So to do scratch art, first of all, you need a tool that is going to do the scratching. We're going to use wooden sticks. You can use the pointy end to make small thin lines or the thick end to make thick lines. We're also going to use a bent paper clip. This can be used to make really tiny lines. This will give you line variation. And when you're not doing scratch art, you could use different sizes of pens to get the same kind of line variation. Okay, so when using the tools, let me just show you basically what you do on this one here. You take the stylus and you scratch into the paper. You'll notice sometimes it takes a little bit to get it going, and it's going to pull off the black ink that's on top of it. So these pieces of paper are inked. There's black ink over, in this case, white, but they sell these with colorful backgrounds or sparkly backgrounds as well. Okay, so you can see how that works. I'm going to do some with this thick side too now. With the thick side, I can just make thicker lines. Sometimes this is easier for some people. You just have to work with it to figure out what works best for you. But remember again how when I started, it was hard for me to get some of the ink off. Once it gets going, it seems like it works a lot better. Okay, and then here is what it looks like when you use the paper clip. With the paper clip, I'm just going to do some, small circles like this. Okay, you can see how it makes a really thin line. And now look, I'm going to make these thin lines coming out from the circle, almost like rays of light from the sun. Okay, they're very thin. So all these really thin lines where I did hatching or cross hatching, I did those all with the paper clip. Okay, now to start this, you're going to take your little piece of scratch paper and you're going to make a Zentangle frame. So to do that, you're going to just make a little mark in each corner of your paper, and then you're going to connect them with some kind of line. And look how mine skipped a little bit, so I'm just going to go over it and fix that up. You have to figure out for yourself how hard or gently to press. Sometimes, for me, it works better pressing really lightly, and sometimes it works better if I press more heavily. All right, so that's a Zentangle frame. Now, just so that you're aware, you can see when you look at my finished example that I added some things around the frame. You can always do that as well. Okay, in my new one, to break my space now up, I'm going to draw a few lines. In this case, I'm going to draw approximately 4. So I'm just going to draw lines from one edge of the frame to another edge, like so. Okay, so now by drawing these 4 lines, I have 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. In each of the sections, I'm going to do a different pattern now. Okay, and then I will use my Zentangle packets and see the different patterns in there and try some different things out. I want you to try using all 3 of these different line thicknesses that you can achieve. So I want you to try using the pointy end of the stylus, the thick end of the stylus, and the paper clip somewhere in your scratch art Zentangle. All right, thanks for watching.